Every morning, many of us reach for a glass of fruit juice, a cup of sweetened coffee, or even a can of diet soda. These drinks may seem harmless or even healthy according to ads, but they can hide serious risks, especially for people over 60. According to research, several common morning beverages can significantly increase the risk of stroke, one of the leading causes of death in older adults. In today's video, from the perspective of a nutrition specialist, I'll walk you through 5 seemingly innocent drinks that may quietly harm your blood vessels and raise your stroke risk, and, more importantly, provide practical, easy solutions you can start implementing today. 1. Bottled fruit juice. Bottled fruit juice, often thought to be healthy, is actually one of the hidden culprits that can raise stroke risk in seniors. The main issue is the high concentration of sugar, especially fructose, and the lack of fiber. Juicing removes nearly all the fiber from fruit, leaving behind a sugary liquid. A single 250 milliliter serving of store-bought juice may contain 25 to 35 grams of sugar, equivalent to 6 to 8 teaspoons. As we age, the body's ability to metabolize sugar declines. High fructose intake causes blood sugar to spike rapidly and in excess is converted into triglycerides, a dangerous blood fat. This leads to 3 problems. First, high blood sugar damages the inner lining of blood vessels, reducing elasticity and promoting atherosclerosis, a key factor in ischemic strokes. Second, fructose elevates uric acid levels, impairs vessel dilation, and increases blood pressure, a direct stroke risk. Third, elevated triglycerides contribute to plaque buildup and clogged or burst vessels, leading to both ischemic and hemorrhagic strokes. Over time, excess sugar also leads to insulin resistance, worsening metabolic health and increasing stroke risk. The solution? Avoid boxed or bottled juices, even those labeled organic or low sugar. If you must drink juice, make your own at home using minimal fruit and add vegetables like celery, cucumber, or kale to lower sugar content. Even better, eat whole fruits, especially those with a low glycemic index like grapefruit, guava, green apples, or berries. For people with diabetes or hypertension, juice should be a rare treat, not a daily habit. Always check labels. If you see high fructose corn syrup or concentrated juice, it's best to avoid it altogether. 2. Sweetened coffee drinks. Many older adults love starting their day with coffee, but flavored, sweetened versions, especially those with condensed milk, syrups, or cream, pose real risks. These drinks often contain 250 to 400 calories and 30 to 50 grams of sugar, double the daily recommended limit for seniors. While black coffee can be beneficial due to antioxidants and mental alertness, adding sweeteners and saturated fats completely reverses those benefits. The dangers are twofold. First, the sugar causes repeated spikes in blood glucose and insulin, leading to insulin resistance and promoting arterial plaque formation. Second, condensed milk and cream are high in saturated fats that raise LDL cholesterol, contributing to blocked arteries. Studies show that seniors who consume sweet coffee daily have a 27% higher risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke than those who drink it black. The best solution is to switch to plain brewed coffee with no added sugar or milk. For a touch of flavor, add cinnamon or a splash of unsweetened plant-based milk. Limit caffeine to under 400 milligrams per day, about 2 to 3 small cups, to avoid blood pressure spikes. For those with existing vascular conditions or high blood pressure, decaf coffee or every other day use is recommended. Most importantly, rethink your coffee habit not by taste, but by what protects your arteries long term. 3. Bottled or flavored tea drinks. Ready-to-drink teas like bottled peach tea, lemon tea, or canned matcha are often marketed as lighter morning options. But most are far from natural. They usually contain water, sugar, artificial flavors, food coloring, and preservatives. A 500 milliliters bottle of lemon tea may have 35 to 45 grams of sugar, exceeding a senior's entire daily allowance. For those over 60, frequent morning sugar intake drives vascular damage, raises blood pressure, and contributes to metabolic dysfunction. Another hidden danger is the array of additives like sodium benzoate or phosphoric acid, which trigger inflammation, impair blood vessel function, and increase long-term stroke risk. Caffeine on an empty stomach can also cause temporary blood pressure spikes and electrolyte imbalances, both risk factors for stroke. The fix? Return to traditional, unsweetened teas like green tea, lotus tea, or artichoke tea, brewed at home. Add a few slices of ginger, lemon, or mint leaves if needed. Completely avoid milk tea, canned tea, and fizzy tea beverages, which are basically sugar bombs with chemical additives. If you enjoy milk tea, make it yourself using unsweetened plant milk and limit it to once a week. Remember, true tea should nourish, not harm, your heart and brain. 4. Energy drinks and sports beverages. Marketed with flashy names and promises of quick energy, energy drinks may seem harmless, but they're a hidden danger for seniors. These beverages typically contain high doses of caffeine, sugar, taurine, and stimulants like guarana. A single 250 milliliters may have 80 to 150 milligrams of caffeine and 25 to 35 grams of sugar. While a younger person might tolerate that, for someone over 60, it's a cardiovascular overload. Caffeine spikes blood pressure and causes vessel constriction. Sugar raises blood glucose and insulin levels. Taurine and other stimulants increase heart rate and intracranial pressure. On top of that, the acidic nature of these drinks can cause electrolyte imbalances, especially if consumed on an empty stomach or in hot weather. Several clinical cases have linked energy drink use in seniors to heat stroke and stroke events. The safest solution is to avoid energy drinks completely. Instead, opt for light green tea, room temperature water, or homemade electrolyte drinks using oral rehydration salts. Never use energy drinks to wake up in the morning or after poor sleep. That burst of energy is artificial, and the price could be a stroke you never saw coming. 5. Diet sodas and zero-sugar drinks. Many seniors switch to diet sodas or zero-sugar drinks, thinking they're safer. But the body doesn't respond to artificial sweeteners the way we think. These drinks contain compounds like aspartame, sucralose, or saccharin. While they don't spike blood sugar, they trick the brain and disrupt appetite regulation and metabolism. Studies show that regular consumption of artificial sweeteners increases the risk of metabolic syndrome, visceral fat accumulation, high blood pressure, and insulin resistance, all precursors to stroke. Moreover, sweeteners can alter gut microbiota and trigger chronic low-grade inflammation, indirectly damaging blood vessel health. Some studies have even shown a 23% higher stroke risk in women over 60 who drank diet sodas regularly, even with no increase in calories. The solution? Avoid daily consumption of any artificially sweetened beverages. If you crave flavor, infuse cold water with cucumber, lemon, berries, or mint. For a touch of sweetness, consider whole fruit or natural stevia leaf, not chemically refined versions. Better yet, shift your entire lifestyle to reduce sweet cravings overall. That's the real key to long-term stroke prevention. Although these drinks may appear harmless, Every beverage choice you make in the morning can significantly impact your blood vessels and your risk of stroke, especially after 60. The good news is, simple changes like choosing plain water, herbal teas, and whole fruits can keep your arteries healthier every single day. Choose what's gentle, natural, and honest for your body, because sometimes the best protection lies in simplicity and self-awareness.